Okay. Can I ask, what is it they plan? Do they plan on eating this person that's sleeping, or?
We are pleasantries. I am their queen. I speak for all of them. Simply put, we can only feed on the dreams of creatures from the material realm.
Oh.
Without this, we would simply die.
Honestly, that's kind of cool. Okay.
I don't know how to ask this.
I don't know how to continue.
So, if you don't know how to phrase something, just tell me what you want to phrase, and then you can roll you can roll a check if you don't want to just role play it. That's all.
Well, I'm just wondering, how often do you guys do this?
Once every time is weird. For us, once a day could be once a year for you, once a month, once a week. Time is not something that's consistent around here.
Okay.
And can I want to find out who this person is. I just don't know how to phrase it.
What is thine title?
The one that they is on the ground sleeping?
Yes.
You could ask them where they acquired her.
Where did you find this girl sleeping?
Oh, simple, in her bed.
In a building?
Yes, in a building with many other beds, many other children.
Oh.
We had tried to bring another one here, but I believe you didn't like that for some reason.
So the queen knows us.
Oh, of course. I've been watching you since you arrived.
We were, so yes. So what's been going on our side is that someone was wondering why children were disappearing from their town, and we are here to investigate it and figure out what's been going on. And now that you've kind of told us that you just feed on the dreams, then do you guys eventually do you guys eventually bring them back, or do they have to find their way back?
Well, no. Typically, we feed on their dreams until they enter a more permanent sleep.
Death?
In a sense, you could say that.
They just sleep eternally, then?
More or less. Once we've eaten enough of their dreams, they can no longer dream. They no longer necessarily possess a mind of their own.
That's a little worrisome. Well, hey,
how do you mean?
Well, they kind of just lose themselves. They're not people anymore.
Well, of course, though they're nourishment, livestock, even.
I see.
I understand. Okay, so there are a lot of people worrying about these two children that you have potentially kidnapped and are feeding off of, and we need to bring them back.
But then what will we do? Are you suggesting we simply do not eat?
No, that's not what we're implying at all.
You know what? Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're suggesting that. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm afraid that's just quite simply not an option.
Well, you shouldn't have kidnapped children, I'm just saying.
I didn't kidnap anything. We're simply
I have a question.
Of course, what?
What if... Are you guys able to eat dreams from any age?
Well, I suppose so. Although the dreams of the young are much, much more nutritious.
So let's say
lesser-lived races get old, they tend to lose their sense of imagination and thought.
Are you able to... I don't know. You can't dream when you're dead. It's not possible. What if we could set up some sort of establishment where you guys could be in the forest, and we can somehow get the townsfolk to say it's like some sort of god or something, and they just need and they have a sleepover once whenever you're hungry. Then it's like ring a bell, and then they all come out and they're like, it's time for this. If there was some way to convince a townsfolk to believe in a god and then have their dreams devoured by you guys, but not in a sense where it would put them into a permanent sleep, but where it would make you guys be able to still live on for centuries to come.
You mean put them on a diet?
Not necessarily a
I suppose that
diet.
we could get the same effect by simply feeding on fewer dreams from more individuals. It just seems like an awful lot of work. It seemed quite easier just to take one, feed from them till they're dry, and then move on to another.
It sometimes things like that happen, but then eventually you're going to start having people asking questions, or you're going to have other races asking questions, and eventually could lead to fighting or some sort of war. And I know for a fact your people don't want that.
Hold on. I'm going to pull Sklunk aside, and I'm going to whisper in his ear. First off, how are you even going to get the townsfolk to follow this? And number two, what if they go back on their word and like they murder the entire town?
Real quick, Galen, you will know one defining feature of the Fae is that they will not break their word. They will try and work deceptions into a truth, but they will not outright lie.
Like a genie.
At least for typical Fae. There are some that break this rule, but in general, they try to deceive through the truth.
All right, well, the problem still stands is how would you even get the townsfolk to agree to this to the point where like they're sacrificing whatever to this being?
All I'm saying, imagine it's like a tooth fairy, right? You lose one tooth or you lose one dream. They just gobble that up from one person. They go around at nighttime and they just eat a couple dreams from certain individuals. Those individuals still live and they wake up the next morning. The less you take of someone's brain, the more they'll be more human.
Okay, but then what happens if they've eaten a little bit of every townsperson? Then they have to start the cycle over again, and they're going to have to keep doing that.
They're not physically eating them. They're eating the dreams. And if you eat too many dreams, they become basically just zombies.
Exactly. So what if they've eaten the dreams of every townspeople?
I suppose that they would recover over time. We do already try to stretch out our usage of individuals. The small one makes some relatively fair points. However, as I've said before, the effort involved in doing that, rather than just taking one and feasting for months at a time, seems a bit tiresome.
How big is the queen?
She's large human-sized.
Okay, so she could just fly in a window and be there.
I'm just gonna tell the queen outright. Number one, you're not taking anybody. If you want to continuously get fed, then it's either Sklunk's plan or no plan at all. But either way, we're taking these kids home.
I have some respect for you after seeing how you've interacted in our realm. But quite simply, do you negotiate with chickens before turning them into a meal?
So you plan to eat us? Or eat our dreams?
Well, I don't believe I will. But what's wrong with what we're doing?
There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. What's wrong is that you're taking kids from their beds, transporting them into your world, and feeding on their dreams to the point where they're zombies. That's the issue that I have. I have no issue with you or how you're feeding. It's just the way you're going about doing it.
So you simply want us to take fewer dreams from an individual?
Yes.
Didn't the bounty just say investigate? No, solve
it was
it.
Investigate and solve.
Investigate and solve. Okay. Well, we investigated it and we solved it because we know what's going on.
Meaning end the disappearances.
End them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yes, I'm saying feast on little uh, a little amount of dreams to the point where they're not zombies. So if we do Sklunk's plan, you're still able to feed. Plus, you make the
It'll
other
also
party.
be. I
Plus,
will
you
agree
make the
with
other
you.
party.
I'll agree with the queen is that it is going to be more work. But if you really think about it, way back in the day, it was how do you say, it was like primitive for humans and other races to live amongst themselves and not eat each other and stuff like that, or even hunt for food is
Well,
still troublesome.
Back in the day, they probably did the exact same thing, where they took whatever they needed and they feasted, and the person turned out to be a zombie. What we're gonna do now is make sure that these people are fed, but we got to make our people make sure they're safe and not turned into
We need to
zombies. So
enlighten
what I'm
them and be like, listen, this is what's happening. We need to figure out a solution to help them. That way.
Galadin and Sklunk both roll persuasion.
Okay.
Okay. Sklunk and especially Galadin, the queen, will see reason in your words. And she will propose that rather than kidnapping children and just keeping them, they will rather take them to the edge of the forest, because the queen herself cannot leave this realm.
Mm-hmm.
So her proposal will be that they will take a single child to the forest, eat a night's worth of dreams, and return her before the morning. They will have a night of restless sleep, but no more, and will recover by the next day.
Okay.
And they will do this to different people each night.
Okay.
all right.
Is this sufficient?
Yes.
This is sufficient. Yes.
Okay.
My next
Well-
thing is, can I take these two girls home? Actually, where is the other girl that was taken?
You
There
left
was
her
two.
at the entrance, I believe, with a very vicious-looking beast who is quite simply curled up beside her, and she's petting both of its heads, one with each arm.
Okay, that's really fucking cute. Okay. All right.
What
so,
beast do you speak of?
No, let's not do this. All right. So we're gonna first off, I'm gonna ask if they have already fed on this sleeping girl's dreams already.
We have feasted on her, but I do not believe she is in a permanent sleep quite yet.
Will she recover?
I quite frankly don't know.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is
Grab her.
we're gonna take the two girls home. We're gonna speak to the townspeople, and we're gonna set this up so that way you guys are fed.
Very well.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna pick up the sleeping girl. I'm going to thank the queen for her cooperation, and we are
She
going.
will nod in response and will offer you safe passage back to where you first entered, and a portal to the material realm will be there waiting for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yippee!
All right, so I have the sleeping girl in my arms, and we're going to go grab the other girl and head back.
Let's
Are
do
you
it.
guys potentially missing anything?
Are we missing anything?
Believe you might be missing a small red kobold, as well as a young human boy.
Yeah.
Still have to find them.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking is that two of our party members go with the two girls back to the orphanage and then wait for us to return. The rest of us are going to go try to find our rest of party members wherever they ended up.
Okay.
The queen will tell you that once the portal is opened, it won't last for quite long.
Okay, so fuck me then. All right.
Me, Peaches, Max can bring the girls back to town.
Wait, hold on. Does Peaches memorize scent? Can Peaches track?
Peaches has a pretty good sense of smell.
Yeah.
Would you say that she has memorized Nog and
Nog, yes, but Caldor, no.
Eldor has been joined very recently to the party.
very well?
So, just plain and simple, Peaches will guide you back to the beginning of this grove, where Nog is actually here along with Sophia and Pain and Panic.
Oh.
Upon questioning him, he doesn't quite know how he got here, nor has he seen Caldor.
But we still have to find Cal,
Yeah.
and we can't leave just yet. So why don't a few of us stay back at the portal with the two girls and the rest of us trying to find Max?
Okay.
Just don't go through the portal.
The portal is not yet opened. Once the portal opens, you're on a timer.
I'll take the girls with Peaches, Nog, and Pain and Panic with Max. And then you guys can go find Caldor.
So, are you just waiting here with them then?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Go for it.
Who else?
Very hungry.
Who else is with me to go find Max?
I believe you have Duraga and Xeris, if they're here.
Yep, I will be joining to try and find the
Okay.
others.
Sure.
Let's go and try to find Max.
Start off, give me a survival check.
Very well. What the fuck?
Also, you're looking for Caldor, not Max, by the way.
One of the other people. Yeah, whatever.
Somebody else give me a survival check, because Galadin does not see a hint of a trail of anything. Somebody else give me a survival check, because Azaris and Galadin both do not see a hint of a trail of anything.
You know, I'm
Sure.
trying to find this man in the sky.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, with that, you managed to kind of see some of the footprints that you guys were originally taking. Do you guys follow that trail?
I guess so.
With that, you will eventually find yourselves back here.
Ah, God. Does anybody remember at what point we noticed that Cal was missing?
No.
Zeros, do you remember?
No clue.
Very
Xeris,
well.
you would remember. You have a very good
Oh.
memory.
Oh,
That
yeah,
it was
you're
upon
right.
the second time that you went through this upper track that Caldor was lost.
The
So
upper right?
yeah.
Alright, I will just convey this information to the others.
Okay, so the second time, the first time we got here, then we went upper right, and then we ended back at the forested path.
Okay. Let's see. You carry along that. Sorry, I have to kind of manipulate tokens a little bit. You will again find yourself back here. Although, once again, it doesn't quite have the same glow or shine that it used to.
Right.
Somebody give me a perception check.
I'm not gonna make it. Somebody else make it.
You hear faint sounds of the forest.
That's specific.
If you want, you can also make a survival check.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with my rolls, dude? Oh,
Would anybody else like to make a survival check?
I'm not gonna make any more rolls. Fuck that, dude.
Oh, beautiful. With that, you will see some small reptilian footprints kind of going along this way and ending about right here.
Alright, so he's probably in the fucking hole.
I'm just gonna investigate this area right here.
Do you force your way through the kind of thicket?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
Okay. It's very difficult to do, and you will take about 3 slashing
I just
damage.
realized. Can I see the other side?
No.
Gosh dang it. Okay.
So, anyone who forces their way through will take about 3 slashing damage.
I'll take the damage and then walk on through.
Okay.
I will also take the damage.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna come to the edge of the hole and I'm going to yell, Cal, are you down there?
As you approach the hole, you will hear kind of muffled scratching sounds. And upon peering down and yelling, you will see Calidor attempting to claw his way out of the hole with absolutely no success whatsoever.
Alright, I'm gonna take my rope, my 50 feet of rope. I'm going to, once again, tie a bowling knot. And I'm going to attempt to pull him up with my strength.
Okay. We can go make a strength check.
Very well. Much better.
Okay. You managed to pull Calidor up with no issues.
Cool. Alright, let us go back to the party.
Which way do you guys go?
Go back through.
Okay, okay. Good job remembering. Okay. So with that, you can feel your connection with the Pleasantry Queen, who, by the way, has given you the impression that she thinks of you somewhat fondly, and has given you permission to call on her as an ally, if you ever need. And that is specifically for Galadin and Sklunk. She didn't really regard the rest, as no one else actually spoke to her. But for the 2 that did speak, she regards you as quite intelligent for members of the material realm, at least.
Well, thank you, beautiful.
And if Sklunk were here, I'm sure that would go straight to his head, and he would make some sort of weird comment.
Yeah, he would. Alright, let us leave this place. We do have
Oh
the
man, I
girls
wish
with us,
you
right?
could shut someone chicken fingers.
Oh my god.
With that, you'll see a large portal.
Wait, we do
Open
have
up.
the 2 girls with us, right?
Yes,
We
you have
do,
everybody
yes,
with
we
you.
do.
Okay. Alright, let us go through the portal.
Let's go. Let's
This is swirling, in case you couldn't tell.
Woof, 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 woof. I'll make the sound effect. Woof, 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 woof.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, with that, you get right through there. And what fucking city were you guys in?
Or town, I think.
Thank you. And with that, you will return here.
Alright, cool. We are actually very close to the orphanage.
You
pretty sure
do
orphanage
have
is
both
well.
girls with you. I just don't have a token for all of them right now. But,
That's
yep.
fine. I'm pretty sure the orphanage is that way.
Okay.
So let's go back to the orphanage.
I point the other direction. I swear I thought it was this way.
Alright. And now
Move
since
everyone's
we're all...
tokens down.
Yep, please and thank you.
Man, you're good with
Okay.
direction.
Here you are.
Alright, cool. I am going to knock on the door and wait for the headmistress to come out.
She will open the door, and upon seeing you, will have a quite shocked expression and immediately exclaim, Where have you been? It's been 3 weeks.
Oh. Okay. Well, I am going to explain that we found the girls, but we're not going to go too much. We're not going to explain to her about the queen or anything like that. We're just I'm going to say that we found the 2 girls.
Okay. And with that, the 2 girls will kind of walk out from behind you, and the head lady of the orphanage will just break down in tears, hugging both of them and welcoming them back inside. And they will go and kind of make their rounds, and all of the other young orphans will be ecstatic to see them again.
Cool. And then we will take our leave from the orphanage, and I'm going to turn to the group and say we need to go speak to the elder or whoever's in charge of this town.
At this point, Maximilius is going to kind of bring up, do we have to? It seems like the Pleasantry Queen will be quite sneaky in their selection. I think I did his voice properly.
Yeah, that was spot on. Well,
Nailed it.
here, let's move away from the orphanage, and we'll talk about this, because I don't want anybody to hear about this. That's
Very
not us.
well. With that, as you guys are walking away from the village, Nog is going to simply wave and say, I still have things to do here. It was good seeing you guys again. Hopefully we'll meet again sometime soon. By then I might be a full-fledged hunter.
Okay, bye, Nog.
See you, Nog.
Leaving
Hope
it-
to see you
go-
soon. Good
Can I
luck.
attempt to steal his fishing rod?
You may not attempt to steal his fishing rod.
Can I punch him?
You may not punch him.
Can I do it anyways?
You know what? Roll just a flat d20.
Okay, bet.
You miss.
No fucking way.
His AC is 17.
Hate this.
You attempt to punch it, Nog, but he, being a very nimble small kid, dodges it quite easily and just laughs at you as he runs inside.
What a jerk.
All right, so let's talk about this. So
I'll say you guys are back at kind of like the town square area.
no, we're gonna stay right over here.
Right over here?
Yeah, right where my token is.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think we need to warn the town, but if we don't at least tell somebody, then if when the queen and her fae people feeds and the girls or orphans wake up in the edge of the forest, it'll just cause mass confusion again.
The
Chaos
queen
and-
agreed to return them to their beds.
Oh, to their beds.
hmm The only thing that will be known is they will wake up having basically zero rest at all for that one night.
I mean, my question about that is, we were gone for 3 weeks.
You were. The queen, so specifically, and I did say this intentionally, is they will feast on the edge of the forest rather than dragging them all the way to the Pleasantry
Right.
lair. The
I
queen,
see.
similar to that other creature, is able to interact from both the material and ethereal planes.
Right. Okay, then shit, we could just let this run its course.
Yeah, quite simply, you guys struck a bargain with the queen.
Yeah, we're
One of 3 optional outcomes.
we are good to go. We can return back and
Okay.
complete the bounty. if we so desire. What are you guys' thoughts on this?
I
wanna get
agree.
paid.
So basically, what's going to happen is we have to turn in. If you remember, the guy was like, "Well, if you don't come back within 2 weeks, we're going to presume you're dead." So we have to make sure we get back there as soon as possible so we can turn in our bounty.
Yeah, that's true.
If we've been gone for a week over what he said, we could be in big danger, and he may have
Lost the bounty.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, let's head back to the adventure field and claim the bounty.
Okay.
Let's go.
And you guys begin walking your way back through the Gilded Forest on your way back to your hometown, which I totally remember the name of. Back to Sunhaven.
Last time we took a boat. Should we do that again? Or just gonna teleport us there?
You can either pay to rent a boat, or you can travel through the forest, or you can travel over the hills.
Yeah, neither. Let's take a boat.
Okay. Then, upon reaching the docks, you will find several boats with many kind of like grizzled old sailors standing nearby, some of them all working, loading their boats. You have one man who's very old with some very white, thick mutton chops and an eye patch. You'll have another man who looks very, almost suave, like too proper. Has a little bit of like a twirly Q, black pencil thin mustache, wearing like a black and maroon suit. And then you'll see another one, which is a simple fishing ship. And a crew of just kind of standard, just young men all working along in the boat.
Are we able to take the same boat we took coming here?
Those are your three kind of like boats that are your options.
Okay.
Would you like to walk up and talk to the fishing boat?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can talk to him.
I forgot I was muted.
How long have you been muted?
A bit. I was like, I will talk to the fishing man.
Okay. Then you can happily walk up to it's a crew of young men. One man slightly older than the rest, wearing a very swanky, large brimmed hat with a feather in it.
Okay, this is a very important question. Does Galadin find any of the young men attractive?
I mean, roll a d10 for me.
I got you.
God, traveling with people that have desires of their own. Oh, chicken tenders.
You find like two of them to be somewhat attractive. Nothing crazy special though.
Just my kind of people. All right, yeah, you can talk to him.
Hello, fishing man.
What do you want?
I was wondering if you guys could take us on and make it so our journey is a little less rugged.
We're a fishing boat, not a ferry. You don't see a sign saying, free travel, just have a yawn, do you?
We are happy to pay.
How much? I'd do it for 5 gold a person.
With all of us,
5 gold a person?
With all of us here, I will give you 60.
No, hey, Steven, no. Go eat your chicken fingers. The adults are talking. All right. You said five gold a person?
I walk off.
Yeah, that would cover. Where are you heading to, actually, first?
We're heading to Sunhaven.
Yeah, 5 gold a person would do fine.
How many people are in the party?
It sounds like a deal.
It does sound like... How many people?
Before you agree to this, remember when you lost a party member a while ago, and very many of you had quite a bit of your money stolen? Do you have that much money?
No.
What are you talking about?
When we first lost Hannah, she pickpocketed everybody upon leaving. So I remember I DM'd everybody at some point what things were stolen from them.
Yeah, we have no money.
Some people do still have money. I just don't remember exactly how much everybody has.
I don't think I have
10
anything.
gold pieces.
I still have 772 gold.
Okay, you definitely should have enough money then.
Okay.
Wait,
yeah,
hold
so we're
up.
fine.
You DM'd us how much money we lost in the first
You know what?
Feywild transition, which was like the second episode or the second week
I
we
remember
played
this.
together.
You've been paid since then. You have
Yeah.
gotten money since then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Yeah,
like
5 gold
95
per
gold.
person. Let's go. Deal.
He's going to be somewhat surprised that you just simply accepted his offer, but invite you aboard his ship.
Cool.
Don't you have to kind of not mind the fish a little bit. Everything's gonna smell. I guess just stay out of the fucking way, and we'll be there when we be there.
All right, cool. Can I talk to the hot guys?
Sure.
Yes.
Did I lick them?
I don't want to roleplay that though, so I'm going to have you simply. What are you gonna try to get out of the hot guys?
Shirts off, in the
I
bed.
mean,
Are you trying to convince one of these rough and tough sailors to spend the night with you?
Wieners out!
I mean, if it leads to that.
So, okay. I'm not going to do full roleplay on this, but
No,
upon talking
neither
to
am
them,
I.
upon talking to them, they will both inform you that they are in fact very much straight, and both of them have wives.
I mean, spaghetti is straight until we heat it up.
I was just gonna say.
They will kind of awkwardly chuckle at that.
All right, I'll leave it there. Let's go home.
You want to leave it there?
We'll leave it there. I'll go home.
Okay, okay. We'll find you a pretty bard at a tavern, gal.
All right.
With that, it's going to take you guys about a week to get back. So because they're not sailing straight ahead, they are still fishing. You're just kind of along for the ride.
Okay.
Let me check something. Tara and Max, both of you are going to be spending this entire time horribly seasick.
I love this.
And Tara, I don't think you were here for this, but the last time you guys all took a ship somewhere, I had everybody make one roll, and this was to determine, for future reference, how they handle ocean travel. You rolled like a nat 1.
But I wasn't there. Can I re-roll now that I'm here?
I will let you re-roll, but I will let you know that because it was a natural 1, the DC will be very high for you to overcome the seasickness.
Understandable. And this is a con save? Con check?
Yeah, we'll do a con save.
That's pretty good.
It's not quite as bad as before, but you do still spend this time wrestling with your stomach and trying to keep down any food that you have eaten.
Okay, understandable.
Maximilius, on the other hand, is just basically comatose.
Okay.
With
Did
that,
we make it?
hold on, I'm trying to find like an image for a kraken.
I'm sorry, what?
Nah, okay. Yeah, so you guys will make it back to Sunhaven. Very
Okay, thank
nicely.
you. That sounds a lot better. Thank you.
Wait, you don't want to fight a kraken?
Was I able
No.
to get any kind of proficiency in fishing?
Did you attempt fishing?
I would have liked to.
I
We
want
got
you to
a
roll
long
me
rest.
two d20s.
2 D20s.
And yes, you would have all had a long rest by now.
Okay,
Boom.
good. Just making sure, just in case we actually do have to fight a kraken.
You know what? While using the nets and large lines and the equipment of a well-manned fishing vessel, you're actually capable of catching a few fish.
Let's go. Not only could I start making, do I get to eat chicken fingers, but I also get to make fish and chips.
Potentially in the future, yes.
All right. Let's head back to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
Yuki, how much gold did I lose?
There's I think 6 of you,
All right.
so 30.
Yep. Thank you. Alrighty. Adventurers Guild.
And with that, you are at the guild hall at the table.
Alright, cool. I am going to talk to the gentleman at the table and explain to them that I know it has been 2 weeks since you guys thought we were dead, but we were back and we have completed the missing children bounty.
Have you now?
Yes, I did. What?
Have you any proof of this? You've been gone for well over a month, and almost 2 at this point.
Yeah. So I'm going to explain to them that the children were taken by the Fae, to which we entered their realm, retrieved them, and brought them back to the orphanage. For proof, they can just ask the orphanage. I don't know.
All right, good enough for me. We'll send a letter to the orphanage if you find out to be lying. There will be consequences, but as of now,
I do
job well
have.
done.
I pull out my lantern and I uncover it, and there's all those fireflies.
Have you opened the lantern at all while you were on the boat?
No.
You're gonna have 3 dead insects inside of that
Oh,
lantern.
sweet.
You still have those. You still have those shiny,
The
glowing.
glowing branches.
Yeah.
I pull those out of my sack.
You have glowing branches.
They're glowing. This is from the
They're-
Feywild. This is where the girls were.
The woman next to the man that you're talking to is going to pick up a wooden utensil on this desk and imbue it with light and be like, neat trick, but we're still going to send a message to the orphanage.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
I didn't think this would do much, but I thought it was cool.
All right. Cool. How much?
And that means
Hold on.
Go for it.
I am going to ask the person who just casted light on that wooden utensil to cast light on the branch.
okay. I don't know what you're getting at here, Tara. Please tell me.
The branch has not had light casted on it before, so it should just glow brighter.
I don't. Okay, this is a debate I had with another group recently. Does light stack? Because the way I see it, a bright light source and another bright light source is basically just the same bright light source. Light doesn't really multiply.
Yes, but casting a spell to make something brighter that is already bright without a spell having been casted on it, I would argue that it would make it even brighter.
Very well. I mean, okay, you know what? Light makes things glow brightly. This is just glowing dimly anyway. So she will humor you and cast light on it, and we'll agree that, yeah, okay, it was glowing before I cast the spell. We're still going to send a letter to the orphanage.
I understand. I'm just trying to show that this isn't just a parlor trick.
Fair enough.
I just thought
Fair
they
enough.
looked
All right.
cool if it was white.
I'll
and they were glowing.
I'll take a reward then.
Okay. Keep in mind, once again, if you turn out to be lying, you will owe this back with interest.
Well, we're not lying.
Very well.
Okay, here it is. 200 gold for the quest.
Thank you.
And I believe that goes to
Yay.
Galadin.
Yes, please.
Yes, it will. Now,
Because
I'm
Skunk
gonna-
doesn't understand the concept of money.
or wait.
No, he does not.
Okay, Team, let's head over to the bounty board. It's time to go on another adventure.
I did have multiple bounties ready.
Oh, the people disappearing in the night, that can go away. Yep.
Also, as you guys are kind of walking towards the bounty board, Maximilius is going to approach Galadin and basically just overall say that he rather enjoyed working with you and would like to continue doing so.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
And he will say that he is happy to join you. However, Kaldor is not going to be quite as happy. And Kaldor will say that he just prefers the life of a mercenary rather than the life of an adventurer, and is off to pursue that. So you guys now have Maximilius Thrax as a member of the, I think it was Blueberry Boys?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he'll, like, you know, bang his wiener against his shield in pride or something like that.
That's completely fine with me. Alright, so we have help needed, farm animals disappear, reward 10 gold for investigation, 90 for taking care of whatever is causing this. Location, Whale Island. Next one is guard duty. Docks, night watch, reward 5 gold per night. Location here, Sunhaven. Help needed, VIP bodyguard. Reward 100 gold from Sunhaven to Windcrest.
I'm really feeling the VIP bodyguard. We could really make use and get our name out there.
Me too.
The thing is, we could take both the Doc's Night Watch and the VIP Bodyguard, depending on which order we do them, since they are in the same
Yes.
area.
Yeah, they start out in Sunhaven.
So something you'll be reminded of is quests are first come, first serve. You are not guaranteed to be able to come back and grab one if you decide to take another, because you can also only take one at a time.
How many nights is the guard duty?
That's a like permanently available one. For any adventurers that just simply didn't have work for that day, that's always an option, is you can just go work as a guard for the docks.
Oh, so that bounty is always going to be there.
Pretty much always going to be there.
All right, cool. So we can just do the VIP bodyguard, and then once we finish that, just come back.
I'm good with this. And then maybe they have something new. And if not, we can just go back to Sunhaven and do the Doc's Night job.
Yeah, they will almost certainly have something new by that time.
All right, cool. So we are taking the VIP bodyguard? Question mark. I wasn't
Yes!
speaking to you,
I like
GM. I was
that
speaking to the party.
I like that idea.
All right, yeah, let's take the VIP.
You'll be given directions to a very fancy manor somewhere in kind of like the nicer part of town. Sorry, I'm less prepared than normal.
That's fine.
At this point, Maximilius is actually going to retire to a room, feeling a little bit wary from his seasickness. The rest of you are going to then, I assume, follow the directions to the manor in a very fancy part of town. Everywhere around you is just high marble walls, beautiful ornate buildings, like golden architecture embroidering the walls. Everything is just absolutely beautiful around here.
And so am I. Could we leave a detailed note to Max saying where we have gone and where to meet us?
Yes, you can leave a copy of the directions.
All right, let's do that.
And here we are.
That is definitely a gorgeous, gorgeous house. All right, cool. Let us. I'm guessing that is the front door or entrance, or
Yeah.
I guess I'll knock on the front door.
As you knock, one of the maids will simply walk forward and kind of inquire as to your business here.
I will just say we are here to help with the bodyguarding.
Ah, yes, the master is right inside. He's been awaiting you. Please, 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 come inside. But remove your boots, if you will.
Okay.
I've had enough of a hell cleaning these floors.
I will just take off my boots before I come in and just set them outside the door.
As will I. And so will Sklunk and Drago.
I also
Would
remove my
Sklunk, though?
socks.
Okay.
I'm a robot.
The servant can wait outside.
Duraga could wait outside.
And I
Okay.
suppose the rest of you may come in.
I could stay outside. I'll be outside.
That would be for the best.
I just keep my socks off. Just my
Alright.
toes exposed.
Alright, so myself and Zeros will enter the house.
You will see a young, rather handsome, but clearly snobbish man sitting at the piano, playing it not really all that well, and yet the maid standing near him is applauding him nonetheless.
Fantastic.
He has not acknowledged your presence.
That is completely fine. So we are going to just walk to the piano and tap. Actually, no. We're just going to wait until he's done playing.
Okay.
Is he done playing?
No.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm growing impatient. I'm tapping this man on the shoulder.
How dare you interrupt me? Do you know who I am?
Sorry, sir. But we're here to,
I am
escort
Dito
you?
Florian Claude de Bonneville O'Malley Armstrong III. How dare you interrupt me?
And I am Big Dick Gallatin. Nice to meet you.
Excuse me?
Yep. We're your
What
bodyguard.
business do you have here?
I'm just gonna walk in and I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry for the rudeness of my acquaintance here. We are here, our group is here to help escort you for the VIP bodyguard job.
I suggest you have a better hand on your hired muscle in the future. It is much nicer to talk to someone civilized, at least has the patience to wait while a man of my expertise and stature is performing one of the greatest pieces of the century.
I'm just gonna walk away. Sarah, she can handle this.
All right, I will speak with you later, Gallatin.
Am I in trouble?
No, just probably shouldn't have interrupted him. That's all.
Yeah, well, whatever. You go for it, dude.
Excuse me, Dito Florian Claude de Bonneville O'Malley Armstrong III does not be kept waiting by the help.
Is there a specific time you would wish to leave? Do you need to prepare to take anything? Or do you already have everything ready?
Did you not read the note? We're leaving tomorrow at sunrise. Is that so hard? Gosh, why do I even pay these fools?
It's 100 gold. Shit.
Marie, bring me my towel. I'm working up a sweat just having to talk to these imbeciles. The maid's going to bring a towel that she just had on her, like as if this was a very normal occurrence.
Is there anything you need from us before we leave?
Some peace and quiet, perhaps. I'll see you at dawn, out here. Right on time. If you're late, well then, I'll have to dock your pay.
Oh,
How much did I put on that bounty again? 1,000 gold?
100 gold. I'm doing this for 100 fucking gold.
Are you actually gonna say that out loud?
Nope.
Wasn't 1,000? I believe it was. You know what? No, you know what? I'm lying through my teeth. I believe it was around 400, not 1,000.
400? No, that's the ridiculous number. I believe it was 1,000. I could pay you 400 if you prefer.
If you believe it's 400, I trust your memory more than mine.
No, he believes it's 1,000. Are you asking him to drop the price to 400?
No. I was saying I trust your memory more than mine. Saying if you think 1,000 sounds right, then
Out
it
of
probably is.
character. He's
I
just
lean
out
in
of-
from outside. Yeah, it was 1,000. It was 1,000.
Out
You
of
are correct, good
character,
sir.
I decided that 100 gold was way too cheap for how much of an obnoxious asshole I'm gonna make this guy, so you guys might get 1,000.
Okay.
It was
I
1,000,
I was
sir.
just
Yes,
about to
yes,
say.
it was. It was definitely 1,000. You said 1,000.
Well, at least you're smart enough to recognize my intelligence is so vastly superior to your own. Anyway, simply wait outside. We have a guest house or something you can use for the night.
And we are very thankful for that. We will head out now. You can resume your piano playing.
Very well. And he will continue playing very poorly the piano. And again, everyone else is acting like it's the best thing they've ever heard.
I am going to slightly faster than walking speed. Get the heck out of here. I don't want to listen to this piano for a second longer.
While hearing the horrible tune of the piano, you're reminded of that wonderful melody that you heard once upon a time in a tavern from that wonderfully dressed bard you saw some time ago. And you're able to tune out his horrible playing by kind of remembering that beautiful music and letting it kind of go through your mind.
And with that song stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
Yes, and it is Baby Shark.
Oh my god.
No!
The best song of the generation.
I would have preferred the Rickroll Part 2, Never Gonna Stop.
Well, the Baby Shark is never going to stop.
No.
Alright, let's head to the guest house.
Okay. So...
The
let's
guest
see
house
which
is
way-
the entire city.
No, this guy's up in the, like, fancy-ass district, which
Hmm.
is number 5. So you guys are kind of, like, up in this area. He's one of these just massive houses, and you are currently granted access to a suite of rooms, which... The rooms that you're granted to, while they apologize for their small size, are larger than anything you guys have ever been in. One room is the size of pretty much the entire guild hall.
Well, dang.
This guy is fucking loaded.
Good.
I do not feel bad at all for that 1,000 coins.
We should have bumped it up to like 5,000.
4,000. Yeah.
No.
5,000.
We're okay.
No,
What the-
it's like
That guy
either
was
2,500 or 5,000.
pompous. That guy
One
was
of those two.
pompous.
God, just wait till you get
Oh.
to travel with him.
I swear to God, if he brings like a whole ass like fucking cart filled with shit that I have to lug around,
Well,
I might have.
He wasn't going to, but like now that you mention it,
Fuck
Please,
me.
no, please.
No.
No.
Gosh dang it, dude.
if there's anything you'd like to do just in the town, you may.
what's in the craftsman district?
Craftsmen, leather workers, blacksmiths, jewelry makers, everything you could think of.
I would like to go there.
Is anybody going with Skunk?
Hey Sklunk, how much money do you have?
I have 100.
All right, cool. You can go by yourself, dude. You got 100 gold to spend.
Okay. Skunk, what kind of store would you like to go into?
What'd you say there was?
Any sort of craftsman type skill. Woodworkers, metalworkers, leather workers, jewelry guys, instrument makers.
Let's go with leather workers.
Okay. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. We're gonna use this image just to represent the Leatherman's shop. The Leatherman, the blacksmith, and the weaponsmith are all kind of sharing a similar space, so a lot of their wares are stored in the same area.
Okay.
What are you? If you walk up to the leathersmith, he will happily greet you and say, "Ah, welcome, young fellow.
Hello.
What can I do you for?"
So I hear that you are the leather worker of the town.
I am that. Tanner.
What services are you able to provide?
Leatherworking. I'm glad someone got my joke.
Like specifically, like different types of clothing.
It's a tannery. We just kind of have a general purpose. We can make bags. We can make clothing. We can make clothing with built-in bags. I'm thinking of calling them pockets. Do you think they'll catch on?
I think so. I would love to try that.
That's absurd.
Absolutely.
Why do you? I mean, if you were to put like a bag of holding as whatever a pocket is
Built into
maybe?
your pants.
Are you
Hey,
here
guys.
with him, Xeris?
I'm literally just following people around. I don't know. Like, I have nothing better to do. I have a song stuck in my head that, out of character, I wish was not.
Gal, is Xeris allowed to take any money from you for shopping?
Tara, Zeros, how much do you need or want?
I would say just give us
I'm
30
giving you-
gold pieces should be fine. I'll make sure he doesn't spend it all on something useless like pockets.
Well, it's not a matter of spending something useless. It's a matter of haggling the price up.
That is also fair.
How much did I get you to spend on a belt again?
100 or 250 for two things. Xeris, were you here for the shopping trip?
I don't believe I was.
Skunk haggled the prices up.
And down.
All
In
right,
the opposite ways.
so I'm gonna give Zeros 90 gold pieces.
All right, we should be able to bring at least half of this back, hopefully. I'll try and stop what happened last time from happening again.
I didn't do anything wrong last time.
I love
I was learning.
You want to try on wonderful little garments with these pockets?
I would love to try. I would love to try them.
All right, I've got chaps, I've got shorts, I've got assless chaps, I've got pants, I've got shirts. What are you interested in?
Let's go with some pants.
Okay, let me size you up. Smallest. Okay, and he's going to produce some leather pants with pockets.
Ooh, those look phenomenal.
They are. Should try them on.
I shall. Put the pants on. One leg through that hole. One leg through that hole. Oh,
Given that you've put them
I
on
should-
over your pre-existing
my other pants. I just realized that. I should probably hold on a second. I give him the pants that I am going to get, and I take off my own pants.
Wait.
What? What's wrong?
Curtain. Go behind it.
Oh,
We have many a lovely lady venturing into this shop, and I would.
oh, I am so sorry. I walk over to the. I
Yes.
walk over behind the curtain, and I. Take the-
Before you go,
Yes.
the pants.
Oh, right.
Here.
I walk back out of the curtain. Belt undone, but pants still up. I grab the
He
pants
hands you the pants.
and then walk behind the curtain. The pants and the belt fly right off. I put the new pants on. Then I put one right there. Then I put another leg through there.
These
Ooh.
pants make your ass look fantastic.
Oh my, they do. Oh yes. I walk out, and I'm just all happy, all giddy. How much do I owe you, sir, for these amazing pockets in these pants?
Let's see. You got the leather. I'll charge you 70 gold.
Let me think about that. I walk over behind the curtain and I pull it and I just start mumbling to myself. I walk back out and I go, I'll do it for 75, sir. You've been absolutely fantastic. It was very quick and they fit nice and snug and it doesn't look like there's any rips in the in the actual merchandise, so I will happily do it for 75 gold.
He is entirely shocked, and will graciously accept. Ah, you recognize fine work, and thank you for the tip, might I add.
You're welcome. I give him the 75 gold.
Please,
Wait.
browse around.
No, I stopped paying attention for 1 second. No.